So how crazy is this? I now have 10 credit cards. Well, I was perfectly happy having just one credit card to borrow money and pay it later. I didn't really need any more, but I saw this video talks about how to build a good personal finance and credit card comes into play. When I saw this, I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe in the future, I need to pay something very big, but I don't have money for it at the moment, and this credit card really can pay it off upfront. That is a really good safety net to have. So after the video, I immediately go up online and look for some credit cards to apply to. I found several credit cards that I really like, but I didn't apply them at once. In the last 3 years, I was able to slowly obtain the credit cards one by one, and that got me to 10 credit cards. And I love using them. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the credit card I chose can benefit you on your personal finance. And most importantly is to earn more money with these credit cards. So let's begin the video. What is up, you friends? Osman Fong here. Have you heard of your mom, your dad, or even your teachers saying that credit cards are evil?
Me too.
But what if I tell you having a lot of credit cards and properly using them can really give you a lot of advantages? Before we go into the actual credit cards to apply to, we have to talk about credit score. The credit score system is a way to tell how risky the borrower is. The credit score puts you in the number between 300 and 850. The lower credit score the person has, the riskier the borrower is. But if you have a high credit score, the lender will just be like,
come on, just take my money.
Because the higher credit score the person has, the more likely the person will pay it off. So if you want to borrow money from a bank to buy a house or a car, your credit score is the main factor to tell if the bank should lend you the money. I bet that your school doesn't teach you that. To check your current credit score, you can use some apps like Mint, Credit Karma, or the app that you bank with. It will show you the detail on what is reported to the credit bureaus. The credit score is calculated by 4 main factors. First, we have something called the on-time payment. Just like how you would lend someone textbooks and you two agree on when it will be returned. This payment history factor has the highest impact on your credit score. Because making payment on time can show how reliable you are to pay back the borrowed money. If you would miss even one payment, your credit score can drop substantially. If you don't want to accidentally miss a payment, make sure to set up automatic payment on your credit cards and pay at least the minimum due. No, I have never once made a late payment because I set up automatic payment on my full statement amount every month, and you should do it too. Next factor, we have something called the credit utilization. This has the second highest impact on your credit score. The credit utilization shows you how much you spend on your credit cards as a percentage of your total available credit, which is all the credit cards combined. A high percentage could indicate you are having a hard time controlling your spending habits. They could make a greater risk of defaulting on your payment. Here is the ideal indication for your monthly credit utilization. Try to keep it under 30% so your score can maintain high. A great option to decrease your credit utilization is to increase your credit limits. You can do it by requesting an increase on your current credit limits on your credit cards. You can also apply for additional credit cards. The new limits will be added to the total available credit to use. Third, we have the factor called the average age of credit. This factor has a medium impact on your credit score. The average age of credit is the average amount of time you have had all your open credit accounts. Besides credit cards, it will also include student loans, car loans, and mortgages, because the lenders likes to look at the longevity of your credit histories. Here is the ideal indication. The longer you hold on to the accounts, the better credit score you can get. Opening several credit accounts in a short period of time may indicate a great level of risk. So be sure to never close your credit cards. Keep all your accounts open with a good payment history. Factor number 4 is called the total account. This factor has a low impact on your credit score. The total account shows all of your open accounts and closed accounts in your lifetime. It can be an indicator of how creditworthy lender thinks you are. Here is the indicator on how to be excellent on this factor. Even though the total account is a way to build credit score, try not to open too many credit accounts in a short period of time, because the average age of credit is more significant than the number of accounts when calculating your credit score. My recommendation to you is to open 1 to 2 credit cards every 6 months. If you like this video so far and learned something new today, make sure to hit the like button down below and let me know. That will make me very happy. Now it is the time to review all my personal credit cards and why I chose them. First, I have this Bank of America custom cash reward card. It has a $200 bonus after you make $1,000 in purchase. This is a good long-term credit card to keep because it gives you 3% cashback in the category of your choice between dining, drugstore, gas stations, home improvements, online shopping, and travel. It has an annual fee of $0. I'm giving it a score of 8 out of 10. By having your first credit card, you will unlock a perk called Purchase Protection, meaning your purchase is covered by the bank. If the charges were not made by you, or the purchase does not meet your expectation, a dispute can be made with the bank. I set my 3% cashback category as online purchases because I shop a lot on Amazon. This credit card is really great to keep using long term. Next one, I have this Chase Freedom Unlimited. You can earn a $200 bonus after a $500 purchase in your first 3 months of account opening. This gives you 3% cashback on drugstores, dining, including takeouts, and delivery services. This credit card has annual fee of $0. I'm giving it a score of 8.5 out of 10 because the sign-up bonus is easier to reach and the Chase app is slightly easier to use than Bank of America. I'm using it for dining and drugstore purchases. Next, I have this Chase Freedom Flex card. Same as before, you can earn $200 after $500 of purchase in the first 3 months. This will give you 5% cashback on up to $1,500 of purchases in the bonus category for each quarter you activate. Same thing, 3% on dining and drugstore. It also has a 0% annual fee. I'm giving this card 9 out of 10. It has pretty much what the Chase Freedom Unlimited has. By adding that 5% cashback surprise every quarter is very amazing. It is not 10 out of 10 because the bonus category is unpredictable and sometimes it can be not applicable in my situation. This is still a very good card to keep and use long term. I pretty much use it for only the 5% category. Next, I have another Bank of America customized cash reward card. I like this 3% cashback very much and the $200 bonus. I label this one to only use it on my business purchases online. 0% annual fee and giving it a score of 8 out of 10. Next, I have Citi Double Cash Card. This one doesn't really have a sign-up bonus, but this one has 2% cashback on all purchases. This card also has an annual fee of $0. I'm giving this card 9 out of 10. Despite it not having a cash reward sign-up bonus, this credit card is best to use for everything else category. I even labeled it here. I use this card to pay for car insurance, utility bills, and other general store that don't fall into any type of category. This card is great to keep and use long term. Next, I have American Express Blue Cash Everyday Card. You can earn a $250 of sign-up bonus after only $500 of purchases in the 6th month. This gives you 3% cashback on groceries on the first $6,000 of purchases per year. The 3% cashback does not apply to Walmart, Target, or wholesale stores, and the annual fee of this credit card is 0. I'm giving this card 8.5 out of 10 because the sign-up bonus is slightly better and giving you more time to spend the first $500. The 3% cashback is very good to use, but too bad it doesn't include Walmart or Target. Despite the confusion on my first month of using this card, this is still a good credit card to keep and use long term. Next, I have this Citi Custom Cash Credit Card. The sign-up bonus is $200 after spending $750 in your first 3 months. It gives you 5% cashback on your top eligible spend category up to $500 spent each billing cycle. This credit card has an annual fee of $0. I'm giving this card a 9.5 out of 10. The sign-up bonus is great, but the true element of this card is the 5% cashback on the top spend category. The app also shows you the eligible category and update the ranking very quickly. It is almost like watching a race. I have this card temporarily replacing the Amex Blue Everyday Cash Card to get 5% cashback on groceries. Next, I have this BlockFi credit card. This is my first ever metal credit card. Listen to this. Yeah. If you're into crypto, the sign-up bonus is 3.5% cashback during your first 3 months, up to $100 in Bitcoin. That roughly equals to $2,900 spent. I spent it on my recent renovation in my house. But not just that, no foreign transaction fee. Earn unlimited 1.5% back in Bitcoin. The cashback rate will increase to 2% after $50,000 spent is achieved, and it will reset every year. It will also give you 0.05% cashback in Bitcoin as a trading bonus on all eligible trades up to a maximum $500 back in Bitcoin each month. And this card has an annual fee of $0. I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10 because I'm bullish on crypto. To the moon! No foreign transaction fee is a very good feature to have. A typical foreign transaction fee is about 3% of your purchases, so that is automatic a 3% cashback. On top of this, if you're also bullish on crypto like me, you will appreciate every time you use this card knowing you are passively investing in the crypto market. Also, if you trade crypto on BlockFi like me, you pay about 1% in exchange rate. By using this BlockFi credit card and get cashback in Bitcoin, you can bypass paying the exchange rate and get get more in Bitcoin. When you can spend more than $50,000 each year, I will replace my Citi Double Cash card with only BlockFi card. If you're interested in getting this BlockFi credit card, I will have my BlockFi referral link down below. Next, I have the Home Depot credit card. This credit card gives you up to $100 off of your purchases. Other than that, there's nothing really good to it. There's no cashback or any other benefits. I opened it up because I needed some materials to fix my house. The card is good to keep because it has an annual fee of $0. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 because the sign-up offer of $100 off is really appealing. But other than that, I will just use other credit cards to continue buy from Home Depot. And one last credit card I couldn't find at the moment. It was when I buy some furniture. I opened up a line of credit with them and they gave me a credit card. It was giving me interest free for 6 months, so I took it. But other than that, there's nothing good to it. There is no cashback. It has an annual fee of $0, but I'm giving it only 5 out of 10. There is definitely a myth out there that opening too many credit cards would lower your credit score, and this has a little bit of a truth about it. You see, there's actually one more factor that could affect your credit score. That is called the credit inquiries. And here is the indicator. I didn't mention this before because it has the lowest impact on your credit score. This factor counts all of your hard inquiries that placed on your credit report. There is something also called a soft inquiry, and there's a difference between the hard inquiry and the soft inquiry. A hard inquiry is when your credit report is reviewed by the lender for their lending decision when you apply for a credit card, a loan, or other forms of credit. Then they will base on your credit worthiness to determine if they want to lend you money and how much. A soft inquiry is usually based on some financial questionnaire method through an agent such as the Mint.com to help them make the decisions, and it does not involve seeing your credit reports. A soft inquiry does not affect your credit score at all. Even though you obtain some hard inquiries on your account, there is no need to worry about it long term. The impact of a hard inquiry is very little. It only decreased by a point or two, and the hard inquiry record will be removed after 6 months to 2 years. It will look like it has never happened before. Going from 780 to 775 is really not a big deal to other lenders, but in terms of actually having too many credit cards, there is really no such thing. The more credit cards you have, the higher total accounts you have. That makes you to have a higher credit limits, which makes you to have a lower credit utilization rate, therefore increasing your credit score. And that is why there is pretty much no downside for keeping all the credit card open. And I'll probably get more credit cards depending on what offers is becoming available. And that's it, you guys. That is why I have these 10 credit cards and why I still have a good credit score. My credit score pretty much hovers between 750 and 780. With that score, I can pretty much get the best rate and the best terms on any loans and credit cards I apply for. So if you're interested in applying any of these cards, I would highly recommend you to read and understand their terms in order to avoid any fees. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the contents of this video, make sure to hit the like button down below to let me know I did okay. If you have any question, feel free to comment down below. I will answer as many questions and comments as much as I can. Also, if you watch all the way through and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to smash the subscribe button. And here is the shameless plug. If you haven't done so, make sure to grab yourself 2 free stocks when you sign up for Weibo. Use the link down below. You can also grab some free bitcoins and earn 9% interest on your saving with BlockFi link down below. Might as well do it. It is free money. I'm working on posting at least 1 video every month. So subscribe if you want to see me again, and I will see you in the next video. Shoo.